industry is huge, and if we compare outboards to the automobile engines, inboard units would be the bus, truck, or simply the luxury stuff. V12 is the imaginary pinnacle, which eventually appeared amongst outboards too. MAN D2842. There are several engines to choose from for your marine application, but must it be a V12, then the D2842 diesel should be on the list. It is a 4-stroke water-cooled diesel engine that uses twin turbochargers and a water-to-water heat exchanger cooled by seawater. There is also a D2862 with a 157mm stroke and 180 horsepower on top. Mercury Verado 600. Introducing the world's first outboard 12-cylinder engine. No forced induction, just a pure 7.6-liter V12. This is not a performance engine like the 450R. This is 82% heavier than the supercharged V8, and that is just 50 horsepower down compared to the 500 horsepower V12 variant. The advantage is having fewer engines, less drag, and possibly better fuel economy with 2 larger engines than 3 or 4 smaller ones. Daesun V222. To be honest, this is the first time hearing about Daesun, which is a South Korean based company that makes generators, industrial, automotive and marine engines. One such marine power plant is this V222 twin turbocharged engine that uses an internal cooling system with a seawater heat exchanger. If specs seem familiar to you, it's because the Daesun engine is based on the MAN V12. Detroit Diesel 12V. Detroit Diesel's lineup was full of 2-stroke engines that were also used in the marine industry as onboard engines. There was a 12V71 as a 14-liter, a 12V92 as a 18.1 liter, and a monstrous 12V149 displacing 29.3 liters. It was optional whether it should have a natural aspiration, meaning the blower only, a turbo on top, or a turbo with an intercooler. Zvezda M50. Zvezda deserves a credit for some of the most ridiculous piston engines out there, 40 plus cylinder units, but they made a more common engine layout for naval use as well. The M50 as a V12 was an aluminum supercharged diesel engine with 4 valves per cylinder, overhead cams, articulated connecting rods, and a direct injection. MTU Detroit Diesel 12V222. Although this is not a typical Detroit diesel engine, it was created within a partnership with MTU as a V12 and V16 triple turbo twin stage boosted motor. There is a small turbo for each bank, both of them feeding a single intercooler, which subsequently routes air into the large turbo. Another intercooler cools it again, and then into cylinders. These are water-cooled intercoolers and help the engine produce over 800 horsepower for vessel applications like yachts. MTU 12V396. This power plant is slightly larger from MTU, about double the displacement of the 2000 series and nearly double the weight. However, it is an older unit from the 70s or 80s, which makes over 2000 horsepower per engine, sometimes working in a pair. So there you go, there you have the Mercury V12 outboard engine so many of you mentioned before. I just couldn't find a list to put it on. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.